Alright, I am Tahuti Kepura Iteru. Now, in this video right here, I want to speak about mind control. Now, we as black people need to understand mind control, as one of the reasons why we're still in this condition is because we don't understand mind control. Now, in this lesson right here, I want to speak about a concept of mind control as it pertains to dualism and extremes. So, mind control, dualism, and extremes right here. So first, let me give you an example right here. So now, this tactic of dualism and extremes is what the elite will often use, and we see it playing out, right, in society dealing with, Black Lives Matter or White Lives Matter. You see what I'm saying? So again, they're playing out that right there is dualism. They're playing out this is dualism, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, right? To divide the people, conquer. You know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer. You see what I'm saying? Now, another aspect of extremes now, dualism and extremes, one of the best examples right here is this upcoming election now, dealing with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, right? So again, we see the dualism in the sense of the masculine and the feminine now, but then you also have the extremes now. That's another aspect of this I want to go into, and the extreme is that based on Donald Trump's disposition, and as you see now, Donald Trump now, he's been exposed now. He's been saying stuff about, they're showing videos of him saying like derogatory stuff about women and his views on women and things of that nature. So again, it's extremes. And then also now dealing with Hillary Clinton and, the Clinton family and things of that nature. Again, it's these extremes. So now what this does now, dualism and extremes, what it does, it leaves the people dumbfounded. It just leaves the people confused right here. You see? So the people don't know what to do, right? So it just opens them up, right, for any, so now they're receptible for anything right now. So when you do this dualism and extreme mind control tactic right here, the people are just left open for anything. So this upcoming election now is probably going to be one of the greatest rituals, the most grandest rituals in history. You know what I'm saying? You got to expect something big is coming after that. That right there is just straight dualism and extreme right there, which leads to people dumbfounded. So, expect something big to come after that. So now I want to deal how it pertains to the conscious community. I want to show you how this dualism and extreme concept, mind control concept, plays out in the black conscious community, right? So again, what we have here now, on the left we have evolution, and the right metaphysics. So it's these dualistic concepts, and again, duality now are two. People often get them confused, duality and polarity confused. Now polarity now again is the opposing force, the opposite end of the spectrum, right? The opposite, the north node and the south node, right, of the magnet. Now, but duality is two opposing forces that cause conflict. So as we can see, evolution now, metaphysics, that's in conflict. Evolution, people say, we're coming from, they're talking about man evolving on Earth and things of that nature, right? So it's dealing with the physical now. And then the metaphysics now, they want to go beyond it. And they want to say, okay, spiritual, intelligent design, God, and things of that nature, right? So this is dualism right here. But I want to show you how the mind control comes in. The extremes. So this is what they would do. This is what the elite would do, right? So what they do now, they will look at metaphysics now, and they will take the extreme of it. So they will take the extreme metaphysics, right? The extreme stuff, like the Anunnaki, black extraterrestrials, the UFOs, and the spaceships, space travel, right? And they will label that metaphysics, right? They will label that metaphysics when that's garbage, right? That's garbage. But they will label that metaphysics. And they will say, oh, look at these metaphysical guys, man. Look at these metaphysical guys are pseudo. They're pseudo. They're, this and that. And they will label that garbage metaphysics. You see what I'm saying? They will label that garbage metaphysics when that has nothing to do with metaphysics. And then you will have people branch off of that. You see what I'm saying? And they will expose that and say, look at these metaphysics, this and that. And they will pull you back over here. You see what I'm saying? They'll pull you over here. But this over here is another extreme. You see what I'm saying? It's another extreme. So again, they'll pull you back and say the metaphysics is garbage and things of that nature. When that was an extreme version of metaphysics, that wasn't metaphysics, that's just the extreme, but they label it metaphysics. So they can pull you back over here, but over here is garbage, right? Saying that, man comes from, they don't say, saying man evolves from monkeys, and then they'll say, oh, well, man doesn't evolve from monkeys. Man had a common ancestor who then diverged into a monkey and became us. It's the same scenario right there. So again, what they're ultimately saying, man came from monkeys, right? But the whole thing about the evolution here is this. What a lot of people don't understand is that The ancients were dealing with this. The ancients dealt with this. They looked at the animals. The Egyptians, they were dealing with the zoo types and things of that nature. And they looked at the zoo types. They looked at the animals and said, we don't come from the animals. We don't come from that. We're not connected to animals. So where do we come from? So the evolution theory really, right, was created essentially to give white people a history and hide our true identity. That's what the evolution theory was created for. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was created for. So now dealing with this concept of dualism and extremes. Now, again, that's the concept right there. So what really needs to happen here is this. So rather than say, okay, it's either metaphysics or evolution, we need to come in between now. We need to merge duality. And this is how you beat the mind control. You merge duality and say it's not about metaphysics or evolution. It's about, let's see if we can do this right here. It's about, let's see. I got this right now. So you can see spirit. Spirit science right there. That's what it's about right there. You see what I'm saying? The pen probably isn't the best pen, but anyway, but you can still see. So spirit science. So that's when you merge in duality. So the ancients looked at the evolution and said, we don't come from the animals. You see what I'm saying? We don't come from the animals, right? And they merged that now. And they merged that now and said it's a spirit science, right? And we know now that the Egyptians, they had knowledge of the particles, they had knowledge of the subtle reality, which I will go more into in another video, right? But again, the key is to merge both of those extremes, those dualism, and come into the middle and say spirit science, or even occultism, and that's the key. You see what I'm saying? So again, they're merging extremes. But you might say, Tahuti, what are you saying here? If this dualism and extremes is a government agenda, what are you saying here? Because again, on one hand, we must ask, why are these people teaching such extreme metaphysics, such extremity that's not even classed as metaphysics, right? But these people are so intelligent though. They're such great researchers, but yet they're teaching such extreme metaphysics. Then on the other hand, you might say, why are people who are, black power, this and that, teaching evolution when Darwin is a documented racist, right? It's white supremacist. So again, what am I saying here? So again, we're going to leave that open right there. But this topic right here, I really want to speak about mind control, dualism, and extremes. Right? So this right here is being played out in the country community right before our eyes. It's mind control. Right? Dualism and extremes right here. Evolution or metaphysics, when really it's supposed to come in between and merge them into spirit science right there. Alright, black people, just a quick video right here. Mind control 101. Black people, we need to understand mind control. Alright, black people, just a quick video right here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you took some good information from this. Alright, black people, thanks for watching.